So we are done with item number 3 in the previous video, and now we'll answer item number 4. We are to compute for the allowable bending stress if it has a simple span of 9 meters. Since we are using the same section from the previous videos, we will skip step number 1 because we already know that we are dealing with a compact section. So we will go immediately to step number 2, and that is to determine what case. To do that, we need the value of LB, and we will compare it to the value of LC and LU. For this case, the value of LB is equals to 9 meters since we are dealing with a beam without lateral support. LB therefore is equals to 9,000 mm. As for the value of LC and LU, we'll just use this two quantities, and whichever has the lower value, that would be our LC, and the higher value will be our LU. So for LC, we have 3,712.849 mm, and we have 4,199.657 mm for LU. Comparing the three, obviously LB exceeds both LC and LU. So we are in case number 3. But we still need to know if it is case number 3.A or case number 3.B. And to do that, we will need the value of these three quantities. So solving for RT, okay, we'll be using this section. So we have here the neutral axis, and we have the clear distance between flanges, which is equals to 797.30 mm. And the distance from the neutral axis to one face of the flange is 398.65 mm. And we'll just be using this section right here. And this distance, the value of x, is only 1/3 of this distance, and therefore the value of x is 132.88 mm. So using this portion of the section, we will solve for the value of RT. The formula for RT is equals to the square root of moment of inertia over area. So we'll divide the section into two areas. We have A1 and A2. First, we will solve for the moment of inertia. Take note again, we can only use this formula if and only if the neutral axis of all the area in a composite shape lie on the same plane, just like this one. So the neutral axis for A1 is this one. The neutral axis for A2, we have this one. So since both the neutral axis of A1 and A2 lie on the same line, we can use this formula. So using the formula, the result will be 45.26 times 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Then next, we will solve for the area. Solving for the area, we'll have 8,307.16 mm squared. Then substituting this to the formula, the value of RT will be 73.81 mm. Next, we'll be solving for the value of the slenderness ratio, L over RT. And we have 121.93. CB here is equals to 1.0 since we are dealing with a simple span. And the value of this quantity will be 53.25, and the other one we have 119.07. Obviously, the slenderness ratio exceeds both this quantity and this quantity. Therefore, we are in case number 3.B. So, the formula for FB in case number 3B is this one. So, we'll be using this formula in solving for FB. Okay. So, using the formula, we have the value of CB 1.0, and we have the value of the slenderness ratio equals to 121.93. Therefore, the value of FB is 73.839 megapascal. But that's not yet the final answer because you still need to check if it is not lesser than this quantity. So you have to solve also for this value. We will need the value of the depth, the width of the flange, and the thickness of the flange. So we have here the depth, the thickness of the flange, and the width of the flange, and we'll substitute it here. So we have the value of FB will be 69.434 megapascal. Now obviously 73.839 is not lesser than this one, so this is our answer. But still, it's not yet the final answer because we still need to check if it does not exceed 0.60 Fy. So the value of 0.60 Fy is equals to 148.8 megapascal. Therefore, indeed, this is our value for FB, 73.839 megapascal. So that's how you answer for case number 4. So to sum this up, these are the steps in solving for the allowable bending stress for a beam with a compact section. Step number 1, check if the given section is a compact section. Step number 2, we have to determine what case. And of course, the last is to solve for the allowable bending stress of the section. Now, what will happen if sa step 1 pa lang, we found out that the given section is not a compact section? That would be another topic for another video. But for now, let's leave it at that. These are the steps in solving for the allowable bending stress for a compact section. Okay, so let's take another problem. We have here a steel beam having a simple span of 8 meters is subjected to a clockwise moment M at the left end and 25% of M counterclockwise at the right end. The steel section has the following properties. We have here the Fy 248 and RT is also given 0.053 meters and also the dimension of the section and also the section modulus is given. So we are to find for the maximum slenderness ratio above which the beam is considered long beam. That's for number 1. Number 2, the allowable bending stress. And the last is we are to find for the moment of the left end. So eventually we will need to solve for the value of M here. Okay, let us solve item number 1. So from the problem, we have a beam subjected to a clockwise moment on the left end and a counterclockwise moment on the right end, but the magnitude of the moment here is only 25% of the moment on the left end. So what exactly is being asked in the problem? Okay, now you all know for a compact section, case number 3, we have 2 cases. For case number 3.b, actually this one is what we call the long beam, and that is when the slenderness ratio exceeds this value. So this is actually what we are looking for. So to solve for that, we first need the value of CB. We'll be using this formula, and take note, this should not be more than 2.3. Okay, CB therefore is equals to 1.75 plus 1.05. Since M1 and M2, take note, M1 is the smaller value and M2 is the larger value between the end moment. But since M1 and M2 are not given, I mean, it's given but in terms of M, diba? So we'll just leave it at that. We have 0.25 M over M. That's negative because the elastic curve for this beam has single curvature. So plus 0.3 minus 0.25 M over M raised to 2. M here can be cancelled out, just like this one. Therefore, the result is 1.506 for the value of CB. Substituting it to the formula, then we'll have, for this value, we have 119.07. And that's the answer for number 1. Okay, for number 2, what is the allowable bending stress in compression flange? So to do that, you already knew this. We have step number 1. Of course, we have to know if it is really a compact section. So we'll be using these 2 quantities. And okay, for the first one, flanges are compact. And for the second one, web is also compact. So step number 1, section is a compact section. Step number 2, so we need to find what case we are in. So LB is 8,000 mm. And we also need to find for the value of these quantities. And for the first one, we have 2,667.003 mm. And for the second one, we have 3,505.296 mm. Since 8,000 obviously exceeds both this value, therefore we are in case number 3. And of course, we also need to know kung case number 3.A ba or 3.B. So we'll need this value also. This one right here has the value of 65.35 and the slenderness ratio is 150.94. And the other one, of which we solved already, is 146.13. So we are in case number 3.B. Okay, step number 3, since we are in case number 3.B, we'll need to solve for the value of FB, and we'll be using the formula, this one, because we are in case number 3.b. So substituting for the value of CB and the slenderness ratio, we have FB is equals to 77.49 megapascal. But that's not yet your final answer, because you still need to check if it is not lesser than the value of this FB. So for this one, the value of FB is equals to 98.189 megapascal. Obviously, this is lower than the value of this one. So we'll use this one as our FB. But again, it's not yet the final answer, because you still need to check. You still need to make sure that it is lower than 0.60 Fy. And the value for 0.60 Fy is equals to 148.8 megapascal. Therefore, our answer is 98.189 megapascal for number 2. And number 3, what is the moment of the left end? So to do that, you are familiar with this formula. That is, the bending stress is equals to mc over I. M is the moment, c is the distance from the neutral axis to the outermost fiber of the beam, and I is the moment of inertia. But since the section modulus of the section is given, so we'll use this formula instead. That is, FB is equals to m over s. We are looking for the value of the moment. Rearranging the equation, we'll have m is equals to FB multiplied by the section modulus. So substituting, we have the value of the moment is 202.27 times 10 raised to 6 Newton mm, or that is 202.27 kilonewton meter. And that's the answer for number 3. So that's how you solve for the allowable bending stress of steel beam with a compact section.